Today at Dad Does, we're looking at a new game called Skippity from Mindware. And what you see is here's the board with the pieces on it. There are 100 different spots on the board. The 4 in the middle here, you leave those open to start the game. So you have 96 of these skippers on the board. And up to 4 different players can play. So there are 4 spots here. And we're going to show you a little bit how the movement of the game goes. So while there are some similarities to checkers, it's a little bit different. I'm going to start out here. You can jump any piece. So right now I've just jumped over the blue. That would go in this player's spot. Now you'd have another player sit in here. It'd be his turn. Let's say he goes like this. Now he's got a yellow. Play continues on that way where you can jump over. Any piece you jump over you get. And as in checkers, if you do a double jump, you can get 2 pieces. So that we can continue on like this. And the idea here is that you're trying to get complete sets, and we're going to show you that a complete set is 1 of each color. And I'm going to take you on a little bit further in the game to show you what it looks like as the game progresses on. Alright, here we've just jumped forward quite a bit in the game to show you some of the movements here. First thing I want to show you how you can do some double jumps. You can jump forward and across, no diagonal. So for example here, I can go like that. I get the yellow piece. Still going and get that blue piece, but I can still keep jumping, get that red one. Not done yet, can still jump over here, and I get that. So on that move there, they were able to get 4 pieces. They would then stack them up in their piles here if it was this player. So you can do double jumps and triple jumps and all of that, and it is a fun strategy trying to figure out the right place to go. So a little bit on the scoring and what makes it really an interesting game and good for all ages, a lot of different strategy. You can be young and just have fun jumping. Older kids will get into strategy trying to collect the right colored pieces. Let's look over here. A complete set is when you have 1 of each color. So if you look here, they have stacks of 2, at least 2 in each color. So right now they have 2 sets. They have a whole bunch more yellow, but these actually don't count to get a complete set. So what gets interesting in the strategy in it is that sometimes you'll find double and triple jumps. This player might be able to get a whole bunch of yellows, but they have to think, is that really going to help them? Because they have to even it out by getting the other colors as well. So that's the part I really like about it as a family game is kids of different ages will get different things out of the game. You know, you can jump and get a stack of these skippers, which is fun. But if you really want to play the game to win, you really want to try to get the correct colors. And that really, to us, is what separates Skippity and makes it a lot of fun trying to get the complete sets. Okay, now we're progressing to the end of the game, and the way it ends is that if you see here, there are no other jumps you can do. The way they're spaced out, there's still going to be skippers left on the board, but as you see, there are no other jumps, so play ends, and now it's time to tally the score. If you look over here, it looks like this player might have done really well. Look at that pile of red and yellow. But look at the problem here with blue. Only has 2 blues, so that means he only has 2 complete sets. Doesn't matter that he has a bunch of greens and reds and yellows. He only has a score of 2. Well, you look at this player over here, a more even and balanced. He has 4 of each and has actually 5 red, but so he has a total of 4 sets and would win in this. So we've kind of set this up just to show the difference, but we think this is the strategy part which makes it real interesting that you have to get complete sets. If there is a tie and 2 players have complete sets, then the total skippers do count towards who wins. And the other thing we want to point out, which really makes it different than checkers and other games, is that no one is a color. At any point you can jump and be any color. So I like that part. It really opens it up. You're not just have 1 set of pieces. You can be any color on the board, and you can always jump with any piece. So everyone's looking at the same board and looking at jumps, so it really makes it a lot of fun. Come on over to Dad Does on the site. We have a lot more information on the Skippity game from Mindware.